Welcome back. So, I don't know exactly what we're going to get into in this video. We're just going to be working on crap. So, first thing is, I bet you nobody can guess what's in that box. Or guess boxes. And that's not what's going here. This is something else. Bet you'll never guess. Okay, now, on to this. So, while I was producing and editing the last video on all this, yeah, it came to my recollection as I was, like I said, as I was editing and all that kind of stuff, that was not happy with it, the way the plumbing was, and then on top of that, yeah, I screwed up. So, it is what it is. So, cold side was fine. The hot side, yeah, I went this way, it's supposed to come to here. I'm totally idiot. So air filter comes off of here, plumbing comes off there. It was late, I wasn't thinking, so whatever. All right, well, so what we did is we went ahead and redid this section. So before, it was like multiple pieces. Well, now it's just this. So let's get this set up. Basically, now this goes in here. That goes like that. Now, I'll tighten that up in a second. So basically, there it is. So what I'm going to do is this is going to stay just like this. I am going to buy, I know I had this on here before. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and buy the correct fitting, because they offer, which I've already found it, is a 90-degree tight. So this is just kind of like a regular 90. They make a 90 tight, which will go from here to there. That'll be mint. Then this right here, go here, and then we need the correct 90 to go here. So this, even though this is loose, this is not the right size, so I need to get the correct 90 to go right here, and then that'll be done. So basically I need two 90s, so I need a regular 90 with the proper size, which is a 2-inch to 2.5, which that's not a big deal. No, I can get that. Then the 2 3/4 to 2.5 hard 90. Just got to order those two things, and they will be perfectly set up. So basically how this is how it's going to be. Now, most of this is not tight. I've got these ones tight. We'll knock all these out right here, because like I said, the way this is set up right now is the way it's going to be. So it's like perfectly set up. Just need to get those. I guess what I'm going to do, tighten these up. I'm going to trim the bumper and make that work. And then hopefully we can fit this bumper back on. So let me knock that out real quick. Okay, so bumper's back on, air dam is still loose, and then I broke one of the clips that hold that side. But the bumper's back on, and I mean, it's on 90%. The 2 bolts that hold the bumper onto this bracket, this one, the nut came off, so I put the bolt up there. This one is just loose, but I have plenty of room, so nothing is getting in the way. All the brackets, I can like stick my hand in between the bolts and all that stuff. So that's excellent. Now, the grill, we might have to trim, like the grill is like this thick. So we might have to trim the back of the grill off some when I go to put that in. I am going to switch these bolts out from these little Phillips screws. I've got the bolts right here. So that's the bolt for the air dam right there. But here's the 2 bolts that are left. So I'll put the bottom ones on. These ones need to be cut down about 1/4 of an inch. I guess they wanted, when, you know, you put a bracket on, they're expecting a thicker bracket than I used 1/8 inch steel. Maybe they were expecting 1/4 inch steel, 3/16, but the only thing that's flexing on that is the actual hood bracket right there. So that's looking good. All right, well, now we're gonna pull the truck forward because I think it's time to get a lot of this junk out of the back, because there's so much junk in the back of this thing. We gotta clean this thing out. It's time to just start chucking it, throwing stuff in the trash, because I got so much crap back there that I don't need. So let's pull this truck forward, plus I'm getting my grill out and I'm gonna grill me up a steak. So let's go ahead, get this out, clean up, and we'll see how this rolls. We still got so much more work, so let's get the cleaning. Okay, so it's the next day. I've wound up getting the whole back of this truck cleaned out and a lot of the stuff, you know, thrown away. So like this little bit right here is basically interior stuff and some of the heat ducting that goes in there. Blackstone grill kind of laying there. And then the last little bit of the stuff for the OBS Silverado, or the OBS Blazer. I wanted to work and finish this video out with working on the, basically trying to finish the exhaust stuff on the big Blazer. But weather and time just wasn't permitting. So like I said at the beginning of the video, is what's in the box? Well, I guess I wasn't planning on showing it now, but I gotta finish the video out. I gotta get a little more content. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and show what's in the box now. So, get these open and I'll show you what I got. And I'll tell you, pictures. Oh, I'll leave it. Hold on. Upside down. All right, hold on. Yes. Put them back. So, got a set of wheels. Now, let me just make sure I get the specs right before I show you. All right, so these are 18 by 8.5 with a plus 35 offset. So I had, one guy comment on the video where I was talking about getting new wheels for the Hyundai Kona N. Gave me a lot to think about, this and that. Then I also contacted one of the people from Sith Element, who does a lot of the work and does a lot of the tuning and does parts on the Hyundai platform. And he had same spec that I ordered. So, and they looked really good. The offset looked good. Little bit of poke, and I mean like literally 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of poke on them. So here they are. These are a, what do they call them? They call them a hyper black. So it is kind of like a black chrome, even though it's not chrome. So they had a black tint to them. And I mean, they're freaking awesome as I don't know what. I love this look right here. It is really nice, and I'm not complaining at all on this. So, and I mean, you can see there's a little bit of a dip to them. They kind of flow in a little bit. I am not at all disappointed in these. And they're stupid light too. I mean, these are light compared to a lot of wheels. They're awesomely light, and I'm very happy with this. So what I gotta do now is I'm gonna order tires. So like what's on there is 235, 40, 19. Well, I'm gonna basically do the same size. So it's gonna be 235, 40, 18. 18s do fit, plenty of room, so not a big deal. So I gotta order me tires, and then I gotta get installed. That should also give you kind of a clue on what equipment is gonna be coming in here soon. So stay tuned for that. Only thing is I gotta order a special valve stem for these because the TPMS sensors, you know, so they take a special valve stem. So I gotta order the special valve stems for this. So I'll probably order that here in a couple minutes because got to get those here as everything else shows up. So got a lot of more stuff to order. So I'm enjoying these. I love them. Pictures didn't do it justice. They look even better in person. All right, I'll show you in the next video. What we'll do is in the next video, as we're working on, I'm going to get on the big Blazer, is maybe we'll throw one of these on, just show you what they look like on the wheel and how much, or on the car, how much of the poke it is and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. All right, well, hope you enjoyed this little video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Catch you in the next video.